I like to give my arrows names. That one's name is Sylvia.
What?
It's you look at the arrow and it actually looks black.
What? Oh.
It's oh yes. I've known for a while. Why do you think I brought you along?
What do you... Oh. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I suppose I have nothing better to do. I guess I'll probably hunt in the forest until tomorrow. Have a nice day. He leaps from roof to roof.
Ooh.
I could have had him. If I had my own gear back, I could have been able to track him. I could have been able to predict his movements like I had before, and I would have been able to get in there without
Oh my goodness.
If Cross is still muttering to himself, then I can just grab him by the shoulder and start dragging him back to where we got on the roof.
Daddy Owen.
How did the dwarf get on the roof? I should question.
Hard work and determination.
Okay.
He is filled with determination.
Put his finger on his nose, it was fine.
All right. Well then, you're gonna talk it all, or?
How did he know who I was? Guess I should hold on to this arrow then.
Yes. Add black arrow to your inventory. And I'm going to. All right. And
Just realized it looks like you're going down the chimney.
That's why I did the That's why I made the finger on the nose reference.
Yeah.
Ho ho ho!
all right.
He's not as jolly though.
Grumpy Santa.
All right.
Cross must be on the naughty list.
Santa Claus.
Oh man!
Oh no. No, no. No, you're not.
You are not sorry, you pig!
All right. Well then, it is now. You both head back to the bedroom. Is there anything you wish to say?
I
Are you
think
trying to prompt a conversation between them? I mean...
No, I'm pretty sure Owen has something he wants to say.
Alright, you've been glaring at me this entire time. Gramps, what is it?
Cramps. Oh my god, you did
Wow.
Are we still on the roof, or have we gotten down to the second floor again?
You are actually in.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, in the room.
You're actually in Cross's room.
Okay.
Be gentle.
Be gentle, they say. Of course.
He only wants to help.
Boy, Doc.
Don't hurt him too bad.
I want to understand why you feel this need to boast about your accomplishments. Set yourself up as the guy who always has the plan, who's best at whatever he does, regardless of how good he does. Next time, he'll just say, I'm going to keep doing the best. Let's hear it.
Tell me what's
What are you talking about?
The very first time we met in a jail cell, you said, I know what I'm doing. That's your very first statement you said to me. That's the kind of persona that you laid bare on our very first meeting. And you've kept that up all this time. Why?
Because it is much easier to play that part than my other parts.
And
I don't always try to pretend like I'm the smartest person in the room here. It's just natural instinct. As a part of my team, I was their leader, so naturally I had to set myself up to be the leader. It's just how I am. It's just a habit I've just developed. And it's much easier for me to play that part than him. I've distanced myself from that. But every now and then, I sometimes just need to vent it out.
And when we reach another critically dangerous situation again, are you going to be the one who steps up and says, "Follow me, I have the plan"? Or are you going to argue with anyone else who comes up with something and saying they have an idea?
Why would I? As far as I'm concerned, we have a pretty well-knit team here. We all know what we do best. When we come into a battle, we know pretty much what to do. I don't need to say anything. I don't need to do anything. We just get into our positions because that's what we know how to do. I work best with a bow. I know where to shoot. I don't direct anyone towards anything.
You hear Jaminia shout up in the other room. Go to sleep already!
All right, one last thing. Let's say that we are in that critically dangerous situation, and I'm the one who steps up and says, "Let's do this," in the hopes of surviving. Are you going to follow what I say, or are you going to come up with your own plan and try and get us out?
He wants to keep his ear. There's only one answer.
I'm not intimidated by you, Owen.
I'm not caring about intimidation. I'm caring about what's going to keep everyone alive. Are you going to follow in what I say in a critically dangerous situation, or are you going to step up with this ego of yours again?
I'll follow you.
I will quote you on that, believe me.
All right.
So now we can go to bed.
Good night, Daddy.
All right.
I was not thinking that.
Time has turned, and it is the next day. Because Cross was the last person to go to bed, and because he was tossing and turning a little because he just had a nightmare.
And he was on the stairs.
Yeah.
It's not good for your back.
He is the last person. He is the last person to come down. So,
Where's the bartender? Oh, he's not even here.
Cross, you don't look so well.
I'm fine.
You sure?
I've had worse.
Oh, okay.
Jaminia looks around and says, "Why is everyone so glum?"
Rough night. Things were kind of noisy last night.
Thought I heard
There was
something.
quite a
going on
bit
outside.
of yelling.
Oh yes. I heard a lot of yelling coming from Owen and Cross. Care to share with the class, or is the conversation private?
Cross, do you wish to
Conversation.
share what we were talking about?
I shoot Owen a glare before turning back. Alright. So, there is something out there. I was up on the roof last night with Oliver. Owen was there as well. There was a shadow out there. And for some reason he was able to evade my arrows. I suggest...
While you were shooting a shadow, that's what I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I'm used to fighting these shadows. I take out the black arrow and rest it on the table.
What is that?
Taking your name a little literally, aren't we?
When I was the Black Arrow, I used to fight those things all the time. I used to hunt those things. I made sure that they didn't cause anyone any pain or any drama or any death.
Then you know what it is.
It's been a long time, but I'm sticking around here to make sure that we catch this thing before anything else happens. Okay, well, that's not entirely everything.
There's more?
I have to ask, do you trust me?
I do. Of course I do. Thea Thurin? Jaminia? Rose? Ivan?
Yeah, of
JT?
course we trust you.
I trust you more than I tend to trust humanoids. Put it that way.
I'll put it bluntly. No, I don't.
Jaminia shrugs and says, well, I don't trust that you're going to stab us in the back, but we all have secrets.
I'm with Jaminia on that. I don't think you're an immediate danger to us.
What I care most about is this team. What I don't want to see is any of you getting hurt. And I realize that before I may have been the one to try and direct all of you, or try to tell you all what to do. That's only from experience, but I realize that this is something completely different. A good leader is also a good follower. And I'm here to follow just as much as I'm here to lead. And all I expect,
Those are very wise words.
all I expect is that to at least get some form of trust. In order to get trust, trust must be earned, though, so...
Indeed. And trust must be given.
Jalen, come here for a second. I was not entirely honest about Jalen here.
Oh.
That night, when we returned back, I was actually abducted. I didn't leave of my own volition. I was abducted by
No
some
kidding!
assassin.
The guards told us that.
Let him
This-
Jaminia says, calm down, Thea Thurin. This is very hard for him, and I think we need to ease him along on this. Continue.
This viper was given to me. In fact, this viper is the reason I was even able to escape. This viper belongs to Simula.
Does it still?
No, she gave it to me.
How do you know it's not still with her? You know?
You accepted a poisonous snake from our enemy.
Do you really think if that were the case, like whatever game that Simula is playing, you really think she would have just given this? I would have accepted this and none of us would be here.
It was a risk, and you took it.
Because I trust her. Not Simula, Jalen. I trust her. Because at any point in time, especially during these past few nights that we've been here, she could have, at any point, killed us within seconds, and none of us would have known it. Just slithered into each of our rooms and then just ended like that. Well, here's the thing, she hasn't. And I don't think she will.
You don't think she will, but how do you know?
How do we not know?
I will say this. You asked about trust, and I will be blunt, and I'm sure I'm the minority here. I trust Jalen too, and in a twist I'm sure all of you saw coming, I trust her more than I trust you.
Jaminia feels the need to interject. Well, that's the thing about faith and trust. you can never really know what thoughts are entering the head of another person. They can say things, and their actions can say one thing, but in their mind, they could always mean another. Look at me. It's like I could just be giving you all an elaborate ruse to get myself back on the throne. It's like you have no definite proof aside from a detect thoughts spell. You wouldn't know what my intentions were.
That's why I trust animals more than humans.
That's the thing. We are all still playing this game. We don't know whether or not things are true or not. But here's the one thing that I do know. We can't just sit around and wait for things to happen. We have to keep moving forward. We have to keep playing this game, whether we like it or not. I don't like this any more than you do. I was just as shocked when I did get Jalen, but I've accepted
And yet
her.
you didn't trust us enough to tell us the truth when it happened.
Because
I trust you, Cross. Why don't you trust us?
Because if you knew exactly the type of person that I am, you would not like me.
We know who you are as much as we care to.
You were the Black Arrow.
Were! I think I've said this before, and I must say this again. Past means nothing. I don't care who you... No, I don't care who you were. I don't care who you will be. Otherwise, I would not be serving Jaminia.
Honestly,
it doesn't matter what you were. It matters what you are. And what you are is someone who has been there for us, but someone who has also lied to us. On several counts. So if you intend to earn our trust, you need to give it. And that is something you need to do in the present, and not keep mulling about the past. Because the past is not where we live.
I just didn't want to complicate things any further. What we have on our mission is...
By not giving us all of the information, you are complicating things. We need to have every information from every member of our party at all times. By withholding it...
Germania raises a hand to silence everyone. It's like, I think I can solve this. Cross, the phrase you are looking for is, I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
Fair enough.
Repeat after me. Repeat that phrase, please.
I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
Thank you.
And it's in the past, and I don't care.
It's now in the past. All is forgiven?
Yes.
Yep.
Good. Now, we better run. Now we better run because we are about to be late for the meeting with the king. Blah 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 blah. What the? Oh, what happened? Where's my cat?
I can't
He's
believe
right
that
over there, Your Majesty. We're having a bit of trouble with him.
You didn't hurt him, did you?
No, we were unable to do so.
Wait, that's not.
Actually, he was quite the party animal.
Wait, what?
That's not my cat.
Not in. He may have had a different appearance when you last saw him.
Ah, different, yes. Different is neither good nor bad, but it certainly means not the same.
I can't argue with that.
I believe this cat had you under some sort of spell.
Ah, yes. SPLL.
That's the
Hilarious.
ear.
There's so many things I want to ask, but I'm trying to think of how to word them.
It's in character.
Shut up.
Well, I think you should probably look this way. Not like me. At me, please.
Looking.
Here's the thing. Only a few find the way. Some don't recognize it when they do. Some don't ever want to. Seek and you will find. Who knows what you will find? You may not like the answers.
Well, that's not cryptic at all.
I hate Cheshire cats.
My apologies, Your Majesty. It seems your cat has run away.
Oh, I really like that cat. Wait a minute. What? year is it?
Oh dear.
I have many songs that spring to my head, but I'm not sure.
Mm.
Who is? Is that you, Queen Jaminia? Yes, it is me. You see the king beginning to look up and down. So, and then you see like the wheels begin to spin in his head. He flops down on the chair. It's like, how long have I been under the ring spell? Oh.
Well, question your highness. What was the last time you saw her? In particular, in age.
When she was 6.
Was she just a little girl?
When she was 6.
6 years old.
So, roughly 19 years.
Yikes!
What has happened in my absence?
Apparently a lot. Your guards are very jovial for some weird reason.
As well as just about everyone else in the kingdom.
Oh well, that actually doesn't sound so bad when you put it like that.
And for such a big place, doesn't seem as big as it should be.
And they don't seem permitted to feel any other way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, apparently, some sort of shadow roaming around at night.
Shadow roaming around at... Oh.
You know about it.
That usually means that probably some stupid fae creature felt it was being cute.
Called it.
I knew it was a fae.
And
okay, from now on, I would like to be called Rin, please.
And judging for the corpses, I think you found them.
Looks like it.
Yep.
Well, unless there's more.
Jaminia walks up. So, well, now that this matter is finished with, he looks him over. You healed him, didn't you?
Yes.
She talks to Owen.
Yes.
All right. Nothing. That seems all right. Okay. So there was something I wish to ask you. I need your help. I'm pretty sure I know who sent this Cheshire Cat towards you. So if you don't mind, I would like to. I need troops to take back my throne because my sister Simula. Oh, what that darling little girl.
Oh dear.
Yeah, about that.
Simula, you see Simula's eye twitch.
Or Jaminia's.
Yeah, Jaminia's eye twitch. Yeah, yes. About that, she has usurped the throne and tried to kill all of us.
Repeatedly.
Not to mention...
The king tries to sit back on his chair. The king tries to sit back on his chair again and accidentally trips and falls. Ow!
Oh! Careful, Your Highness. Not as young as you were.
What has happened in my absence?
Apparently,
Your
a lot.
Majesty, is there anything that we can do for you?
Comprehensive hit. Well, I guess we're going to have to do a lot of talking, but if what you say is true, then I guess we are going to need... We're probably going to have to form a coalition, and if what you say is true, then my troops have probably not been trained sufficiently enough. However, I'm pretty sure that we have good food, and we could probably supply this metaphorical army you're thinking of. Could possibly give everyone some supplies. We are blessed with bounties of nature. So yes, there's going to be a little bit of logistics, but I think we can manage. And I'm also going to need to talk about what did I miss?
I think
he begins to weep.
Well, I think we have a book, at least on one kingdom's history, that'll try and get us.
Sure, we do.
I'm sure the king has an extensive library of his own kingdom's history, I should
This
say.
is my book.
Well, I think okay, you'll get your coalition as soon as I can finish processing this.
I help him up.
I do want to ask something though. You said the last time you saw her was when she was 6. How could Simula have sent the Cheshire Cat that long ago?
Well,
perhaps.
Humania says, I said might.
That just seems very unlikely.
Are you saying there's another force at hand?
Possibly.
Possibly.
I don't think we're the only players on this board.
Or the Cheshire Cat was acting alone.
Possibly. He did say that he had been watching us, not that Simula had been watching us, which most of her henchmen say. He had been watching us.
We're also talking about the words of a Cheshire Cat, though.
Words of a Cheshire Cat aren't lies, they're just...
Riddles.
Riddles.
And half-truths.
Half-truths, yes, but half is better than none.
Well...
Again, animals over people.
Well, it appears that we've all had a rough day, and I think we should probably all take the rest of the day off, but Jaminia and I will need to have some very, very long discussions. She looks around and she sighs and she shows you what she's been drawing. It's the Cheshire Cat.
Kitty!
That thing.
Hey, Ivan, that's yours?
Any particular reason you're drawing the Cheshire Cat, Jem?
It's a journal, isn't it?
She looks down and she's a little hesitant to say it, but but then she just sighs and says, "Nostalgia."
Nostalgia? You've encountered him before.
Yes, it's ours.
What?
What?
Mine and my sister's.
Ah!
Our parents gave us a kitten to teach us responsibility. One day he just vanished. As he grew up, he was a very naughty kitten. He only seemed to like Simula and would mess up my drawings. He would like to climb all over me. I don't know, maybe I'm just bad with cats. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure I really liked him, even though I was the one who brought him his food every day. And to know he has been doing such awful things.
It's not your fault.
What kinds of awful things, Your Highness?
The things in Sabaton.
Yeah, it's the things in Sabaton. Did you not remember?
I remember.
Okay. Cross, you said you had 3?
Yes.
Okay, those are your 3.
He turned something as wonderful as dancing into an instrument of evil.
Everyone has tools that they utilize for good or for evil. Nothing is...
Jaminia?
Yeah. Yes?
What was that character from the first page in your sketchbook?
It was just some random shadowy figure. I'll tell you, I'm pretty sure he had a more pleasant personality than that cat. Let me tell you. Then you hear this.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, great! I don't hear anything. But
Lesson check.
I heard.
Well,
Greetings, Cheshire.
do I have to reload? Is that getting...
Oh, Jemmy, you've hurt my feelings. That's odd, isn't it? Offending. It's a tricky business. Malice and truth are equally offensive. Sometimes they are separate. Sometimes they exist at the same time. Is it good or bad to be malicious about the truth, that the truth is sad?
Oh, Faye, how many words was yours?
2.
2? Okay. Yours was... Okay. Okay, so I think I'm giving you the same ones as... Yep, that's it. Those are yours.
I'm very tempted to use Intimidate on my Cheshire Cat.
Now, be nice to the kitty. He's just
I
right
don't
along
know
with
that
us.
it's possible to intimidate a Cheshire Cat.
I don't know. I think possibly some of us were able to intimidate him last time.
You notice that the cat's just looking between you and smiling.
So you,
I
what are
smile
you just?
back.
So you just bored?
Just chilling?
Yes, I will say this. I'm very interested in what you all will do. Simula is correct. Every day, your party grows curiouser and curiouser.
And thus more and more entertaining to you, correct?
Yes. So very curious.
Rose, yours was 1, right?
2? I think I learned 2.
Learned 2? Okay, thanks.
For a grand total of 4.
Okay, yours are...
Oh yes, I forgot to put this little sound effect in there. My bad.
So you already got that?
No.
Okay, so...
Very important.
I'm gonna assume that by traveling with us, if that's what you're doing, well...
Okay, those are yours.
I'm just gonna assume that you're looking for good company, that you're bored or something.
I can't really say. What can I say? What to say? I know. I'm a cat. As far as I run, I know where home and master is. When she wants me, I am gone. When she needs me, I'll be there. Right now, I wonder which is which. Who is master? Is it a want? Is it a need?
Well,
That's...
Well, it depends on how you put it. And yours was only 1, right?
It's debatable. Mine was only 1.
Okay, okay.
I was never a fan.
This one.
I was never a fan of humans being master to animals. You are free to do as you wish. It is your own alliances that
Excuse
are
me.
your own choice.
Yes,
I do have to protest something. This cat nearly enslaved an entire kingdom and put a king at risk. And we're all just going to ignore this.
I'm not.
If I had the mind to eat intelligent beings, you'd be the first on my list.
Really? Because I
The cat
definitely
begins-
see a long list of people that I might consider worthy of retribution before this cat.
Luckily, I don't eat intelligent beings, so this cat is pushing it a stretch.
You seem
Okay,
like
this
a
is
cat.
what
Cheshire cats are immortal.
Okay,
Guys,
that's,
this might be the first
I
time
want-
I had an animal.
Oh, intelligent. Well, what do you define as intelligent? It's what is the standard? What is the line? Is it a being able to form coherent sentences? Is it being able to recognize that I exist? Who knows? But I will say this. Nobody died.
fair point.
Not for lack of trying.
Then I'll just ask you a question then, Mr. Cat. Would you kill one of us?
Choose your words.
The cat actually dissipates into smoke. I don't know.
Take that as a maybe.
Decisive. What were you guys
Oh,
expecting to get out of him?
Nothing.
Actually,
You see Jaminia rubbing her temples.
He'll get what's coming to him. Everyone who does something like this gets what's coming to him in the end.
speaking of getting what's coming to him, I have a quick question.
Jaminia looks to Ivan. Ivan, dear, your lute's in the back. Do you mind playing a tune or two for us before we all arrive at Mirrid?
You got it, Your Majesty. Let's see. And I.
All right, you have to roll a search check for that to find the loot because it's in the back.
Oh yeah, it's in the.
I'm gonna laugh if he gets a low number.
Well, he could always summon it if worse comes to worse.
Okay.
Okay. You get to the back and you find your loot, and the carriage has come to a stop.
Huh? Oh, Pan.
But we're not at Mirrid Port yet.
What's going on?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
Carriage has come to
are
a
we
stop.
back
A
in?
little, you see it. It's like you poke your head out and you see a little girl that walks up to you and says, "Oh my gosh, you're that bard that played here a little while ago. Can you play a song for us?"
Oh, absolutely. I'd be happy to.
Okay, roll a perform check.
Alrighty.
Oh boy.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm just gonna roll.
Come on.
Aw.
Oh, what the? Ouch.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, your string, one of your strings breaks, and you notice that the children in front of you look a little despondent.
No problem. Just easy fix.
Sorry.
Easy fix.
That was just a spot check.
Yeah, it's you're. Okay, so Ivan, you're gonna fix it. You're gonna fix it.
Yeah. Should I use a repair?
Yep.
I can use mend because I have that spell.
Yes, you can use mend.
All right.
I just said a spot check.
Okay.
So I guess just roll 20, right?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Roll. Okay.
Okay, that's better. So gonna add the little plus 25. Okay, so yes, you're gonna have to find a replacement string once you're. But anyways.
Jeez.
Okay.
You should just keep spare strings on you, dude.
We should. Next time we go to a town, I should just buy some spares.
Well, anyways, yeah, you begin to play a song, and you begin to play a very somber tune about a soldier in secret that worked to destroy an evil cult. The things he saw were horrible, and never once was he thanked for his service. But he made a lot of friends along the way that helped him. You notice everyone's listening intently, and they are just totally enraptured by your story.
This has always been one of my favorite songs. It inspires hope in me, and I hope it'll inspire hope in you too.
Yes. Ivan, roll a spot check.
Sure.
I swear I've heard this before somewhere.
All right. All right, you look around and you actually notice something odd.
What the?
Huh?
You notice that the guards are looking a little sick and haggard.
Oh. Are you all right? Can I help you out with something? I got some stuff in my backpack.
The guards look at you and say, No, we're fine. Just keep playing for us. It helps. It takes away the pain.
Okay.
What is going on here?
Oh, I know what's happening.
Roll another perform check.
All right.
There we go.
Oh, natural
that I
20.
know.
Ding ding.
You notice that everyone is totally enraptured. It's like their eyes are twinkling, and their smiles are widening. And you notice that the children in front of you are growing skinnier,
Oh.
and their hair is growing longer.
What?
Ooh. Am I allowed to make a roll yet?
I think so.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
You guys are looking a bit skinny. I got some rations in my pack if you guys want to bite.
They all tell you, no, please don't stop playing. It's the only thing that gives us hope.
Okay. I'll keep going.
This is getting very creepy.
I may not be able to arrive quite as quickly as last time, but I'm gonna get there.
Yeah, that's it. All right, roll another perform check, Ivan.
Alrighty. Okay.
Still good.
Pretty good.
All right. You're noticing that the longer you're playing, the more it's like the guards look incredibly sickly now.
Okay, I know you guys enjoy the music, but I really think I should get you some attention right now.
That the kids are saying, no, don't stop playing, please.
Okay.
Their clothes are ragged and their faces are sunken in from malnutrition and disease.
Oh.
You know, maybe I can play with one hand and feed you guys with the other. I've learned to do that.
No, please, just please help us. We need hope.
Well, you guys need more than hope. You guys need help.
No, just play it for us, please.
I think Owen should do Can Owen do another roll now? Or is that...
I don't think so. What are you going to do, Owen? What are you going to do, Ivan? Sorry, what are you going to do, Ivan?
I want to try and like play with one hand and maybe offer them food with the other, but I think that would require a really high roll.
Yeah, that will.
You know, I'm going to give it a shot.
Go for it.
All right. So I guess just perform check again?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah!
Okay. All right. So you were able to play well with one hand, and you try reaching for food with the other, and you notice that all of the food in the carriage has been eaten.
Uh-oh.
Take it, Amber.
Amber.
Oh,
and you notice that, and you see this one right. You see this one right here. He's so enraptured by your melody, and he falls to the ground with a smile on his face.
Oh no.
Sir? Oh boy. Sir, are you all right, sir?
You're gonna check it. You gonna check anything on him?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a search check.
All right, go for it.
Maybe 3 20s in a row.
Let's hope.
Let's see.
This will be a really good dream if that was the case. Okay, not bad.
Right. You put your hand on his neck. You don't feel a pulse.
Oh no.
This little kid. You see this little kid walk up to you and say, "Why did you stop playing?"
Oh, I'll keep playing. We need to take this man to the hospital. So if you want to hear more music, you can follow me. But we need to get this man to some medical attention.
No, just play for us.
As much as I want to, this man is in need. I need to help him. You can come with me. I'll play for you more.
You hear a strange voice coming from your lute.
Yeah.
Aren't people pathetic? So determined to find happiness in their miserable little lives that when they find even just a semblance of hope, they will cling to it with all their strength, even to the point of neglecting themselves and making their lives far worse than if they hadn't found that joy to begin with.
Well, in some instances, hope is all you have. I think it's one of the most powerful tools you can ever have. Gets us through the roughest times we have.
It is. And I know that what you want to do, Ivan, and you want to use me for it. You want to help them so much. But you need to realize that you trying to help them is only hurting them. You've coddled them. They depend on you now. They need you now. They can't survive without you. The only way to truly help others is to let others help themselves. True kindness lies in selfishness.
Oh, that is absolutely not true. I spent my entire life learning about kindness and selflessness, and it's led to a lot of great things for a lot of great people. I can't explain the amount of happy faces.
Yet. I feel really itching to come in here yet.
Okay, you need to roll.
I have to roll again? Okay.
All right. Come on.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Definitely better.
Okay, it is at this point. Where is it? Owen has dropped in.
Where am I?
Over here.
You're at.
Over on the...
Oh yeah, you're up on the.
Way up here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you've come up the stairs, and you're panting a little because this one took a little extra effort out of you.
Okay. So I've got to move to the top of the stairs, and my first action would be, Ivan, you need to will yourself awake.
Well, not till I get this man to a hospital. I want this dream to have a happy ending.
Ivan, focus. You must focus yourself to be awake.
As soon as you utter those words, a black mist emanates from his lute.
Uh-oh.
And forms.
Hello.
Okay.
Hey, I remember you.
You're too happy.
Golly, man! I've been trying to hold it in.
Okay.
The Archon is like, you know, dwarf, you're really beginning to tick me off.
Yeah, well, I've got something to say about that.
Thanks for making my lute talk. I've never actually been able to talk with him before.
Yeah. Arkoth looks to you.
Whoa, Doc.
Yes.
Whoa, snap!
That is my
I've never
current
seen a 42.
concentration plus auto hypnosis check.
Answer to the
Arkoth
universe.
attempts to stomp on the head of the currently comatose citizen, but you stop him.
If this is the dreamscape that you feel that you have so much control over, let's fix that, shall we?
I am a dwarf! Punch.
I'm gonna punch it.
Now, it's going to be a little bit more than that. Considering the role that I've just achieved here, I assume that I have complete control over what happens now, right?
Pretty much, yes.
All right.
Guys,
Everyone
this is
sit
my
back,
dream.
everyone's
No
got
fighting.
this.
Arkoth is going to be lifted into the air about 20 feet and then smacked through the stone floor.
Oh!
Okay, make that two guys that need to go to the hospital.
Just do like the same thing with Avengers where he just slams them all around this walkway. Pew.
Oh, snap!
You notice that Arkoth hits the floor. Arkoth hits the floor, and he's kind of cringe. He's kind of like.
I'm having a flashback to Loki in Avengers.
You okay?
Puny Warden.
Puny Warden, are you alright?
You see him look at you in hatred.
All right, back to focusing on Ivan.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
awake.
I think he's awake.
That happened.
Ivan, you're right, man.
Yeah, you notice that you see Ivan. You wake up and you see Owen holding his hand over you, and it's glowing with some sort of light.
Wow. I had the weirdest dream. You were there, and the warden was there, and my lute talked, and I was able to play my lute and give food to someone with only one hand.
Ivan, why did you not try to will yourself awake?
Well, because I figured if we want to have a what was I going to say? If we want to have a dream, we might as well have it end happy.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think that's how that works, Ivan.
I can't even lecture the guy.
You know, in the world we're living in, where there's a lot of suffering and pain and villains everywhere, we gotta have at least some essence of happiness every now and then, right?
Happiness would be to make sure that you're okay, Ivan.
Ivan, at the end of the day, it was a nightmare with intent to harm you or psych you out. It's been doing that to a lot of us.
Well, clearly didn't work.
All right, I'm going to have to turn and address the entirety of the group now.
All right.
It has become abundantly clear that we are being assaulted at our most vulnerable moments.
You don't say.
Uh-huh. I have made every effort to try and protect all of us. But it is becoming all the more clear to me that none of you seem that keen on trying to break out of this yourselves. Have not one of you attempted to will yourselves awake during these nightmares?
I raise my hand.
I don't
Alright.
recall you making a roll, Cross. From what I've learned, you can make a will check to get out of these dreams.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
How did that thing attack Ivan just now? We're all in the carriage, and we already figured out that something like this has to be done through direct contact.
Really? Because I recall that we were direct contact with a Cheshire Cat. How long ago?
A few minutes, but
And even if it wasn't the Cheshire Cat, I'm sure there are many beings just as ethereal as he is who could
Jaminia,
do these things.
Jaminia looks to you and says, yes?
you said that character of yours was a shadow.
Yes.
How powerful is your sister when it comes to magic?
More powerful than all of us, I can tell you that.
How easy would it be to take a concept like that and bring it to life?
Well, very easy, as long as you study the art of dream magic enough, and the more I think about it, it's very easy to. The more I've been thinking about it for a while, and they could have done it at any time. It's like plant a dream on any of us. I've been thinking about how maybe I would do it. You know, simple invisibility spell. It's like, make sure you don't leave any tracks, possibly levitation. Plant the spell on us when we're sleeping or we're not looking. It's not that difficult.
Do you know any of those? I mean, levitation and...
Well, even I know.
I want to search the I want to search the carriage right now.
Okay, roll for it.
That's 11 and... Okay, it's 11 for me.
Woo!
Oh, wow.
All right.
What is with all y'all's 20s today?
Apparently Saturday's a good
Kill
day.
us off by rolling all these 20s.
Saturday's the day for 20s.
Okay, so you begin searching the carriage, and well, you don't really find anything that indicates any sort of break-in.
What? Even with the 20?
Sorry, I'm sorry, but a natural 20 doesn't mean I can just pull something out of my rear.
It just means like definite information.
Something has occurred to me here. Just because whatever is planting these dreams on us, it doesn't have to plant that dream the same day we have that dream, do they?
It's like Jaminia scratches her chin. Well, no, it could be very early that day. It could be latent. It could be maybe just the next time you take a nap or go to sleep.
How did it hit Ivan then? He wasn't even asleep. He was looking for his loot.
No, yes, he was. Remember, we were getting groggy.
It was a long trip that we were just staring out on the ocean. It doesn't take too far a stretch that one or two of us would have fallen asleep.
Would have nodded off, but I can't imagine all of us would have. So that means that this would have happened. Well, at least some of us were attentive, so it does stand to reason that either this was planted much earlier on, or this is the force even greater than invisibility and levitation.
No, I'm saying, how did he have the dream in the first place when he was actively doing
No,
something?
he was asleep.
I think he was asleep when Jaminia asked him to find his loot.
Yeah, he didn't actually go to find his loot in reality.
Then how did I do a search check?
You did a search check in your dream. You had fallen asleep by that point.
Oh.